like a candle smoke, fading through the cracks of home. The midnight wind announced your name long before you stood in stone. I felt the quiet change the air, a pressure like a held-back scream. You touched the picture on the shelf and smeared the edges of my dreams. I didn't see your face at first, just that long and bleeding veil. A bride who never needed doors, who signs her vows on breath grown stale. Crimson bride, you take your vows in silence, in the hush between our cries. You walked in past the threshold, love, while I could only watch you pass me by. Crimson bride, why'd you choose our home? Why did you take the one I called my own? You left to chill inside these bones, since you my grief made bride have come. Crimson bride! 'His coat is hanging where it was, like he might reach for it tonight. The boots he wore on rainy days still lean together to the right. I try to talk like he's still here, just habits clinging to my tongue, but echoes answer in his place like hollow songs that won't be sung. Your shadow crawls along the wall, your train still drags from room to room. You do not leave, you never do. You settle deep, you make your womb. Crimson bride, you take your vows in silence, in the hush between our cries. You walked in the open door while I stood frozen begging for a lie. Crimson bride, why'd you choose our home? Why did you take the one I called my own? Now every heartbeat feels like stone, since you my grief made bride have come. Neighbors ask how I've been sleeping, but sleep is an abandoned place. The bed's too big, the dark too thin, your fingerprints on every space. I swear I hear your wedding bells, a slow and distant iron toll. They shake the dust from silent shelves and ring straight through my aching soul. Oh, if love is something death can steal, then was it ever truly mine? Or was I always doomed to stand where mortal hands must lose their line? But still I curse your scarlet gown, your ring of thorns, your starless eyes. You promise mercy with your touch, but all you bring is what you praise. I walk the path behind the house, the one he loved in autumn's breath. I see two sets of footprints fade, yours leading his into the depths. I kneel where leaves begin to rot and feel the earth beneath me sigh. Your veil brushes against my back, a storm that doesn't need a sky. You whisper truths I cannot bear, of endings dressed in wedding white. You teach me how a heart can break without a single wound in sight. But even as my chest caves in, I cling to what he left behind. A laugh, a note, a sweater smell, whatever threads I still can find. Crimson bride, you take your vows in silence, in the hush between our cries. You walk in that hold your hand for me, but not while I still chase his star.